that individual sought to have another individual convey that information to me. It's all alleged. Literally all alleged. These guys beat that man. Now, we don't know which set of officers beat him. We don't know if they actually did beat him or and this officer might just be saying that to implicate them. We don't know. But it's all alleged. But they said this guy was beaten and beaten mercilessly. Because, of course, remember now, he was a recent escapee. And so they were getting revenge on him for escaping from them and humiliating them in the first place. And so they beat him and beat him and beat him, not expecting that he would die. But he did die. And we understand that they have been making, even though Wayne Monroe says the cameras saw the incident from start to finish, we understand they were trying to get rid of that evidence. And so I'm hopeful that Wayne Monroe did actually see it and he's not playing with the Bahamian people. And that also that video be made public. I'm praying that that video will be made public. I want it to be made public. I want people to know what happened. Okay? Because officers tend to, if they, and I'm hopeful that the officers didn't do this, but if they did it, I want them to face the consequences of their actions. I want them, because that mother should not have to suffer, because officers can't get over their egos. The boy escaped, he escaped. You lost, because you were not being sufficiently vigilant, or he was very fast, whatever the case may be. But you don't turn around and beat him to death because of that. That's absolutely, unequivocally wrong. It is what it is. And some people won't like that, but that's the reality. But I got to tell you another story. Just, that's one Pratt boy. That's only, what, the second Pratt boy? How many other Pratts was murdered by the police, allegedly? Because, I don't know if you all remember, years ago, about 2 years ago maybe, when Sylvanus Mateo first started out, when he started telling stories about the Bahamas and police and all that other stuff. I don't know if you all remember when Sylvanus Mateo first started talking. One of the stories he talked about was the murder of Marvin Pratt. I don't know if you all remember that. Sylvanus Mateo, and I remember it almost like it was yesterday, was talking on one of his lives, and his lives wasn't all that popular. And his lives really became popular after he got shot. But prior to him getting shot, he used to have these lives, and every now and then I would tune into them. And I tuned into that particular live that day. And I remember him talking about Marvin Pratt. And Sylvanus outlined some stuff. And there was some stuff in the news. Marvin Pratt was being harassed by the police for whatever reason. Marvin Pratt allegedly saw something that he should not have seen, or was involved in something that he should not have been involved in, or knew something about the police that he should not have known as far as they were concerned. And so they orchestrated. They were harassing him constantly and mishandling him and bothering with him. And the day that they came to arrest him, according to the newspapers, because it was in the newspapers, and Sylvanus talked about it, they threatened everybody who had seen them take him into custody. And they went as far, I understand, as to trying to get rid of DVRs, recording them, taking him into custody, because they didn't want people aware that they had him in custody.